Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. Silicone brush, rubber brush, Princeton Art to Catalyst spatula. You've just watched me add dazzling white to this surface earlier and it dried. And now I'm going to take the places that I didn't put any paint down and put Decor 24 karat gold there. Actually, I can't get it everywhere because it's coming out too fast. Nothing really matters at this stage. I just wanted to be able to have some white background. I think I'm going to use my residuals. So that'll do for now, and I'll see you when this is dry and add some more colors. This is dry, this is the next day. I'm going to add some more colors. I'm going to juice up the yellow orange, or the Tuscan sun rather. I'm anticipating layering some things just like this. With a whole bunch of different colors. I am not going to use my Octo Omelet Turning Flip and Fold spatula. I am going to use my silicone brushes. And I'm going to drag things out as thin as I can, just so they'll dry quicker and I can come back and add more layers if I want to. I found a blue I really like, but I think I'm going to wait on using it for a minute. It's Viola Blue. I did pull out a whole bunch of other colors, and I want more Dancing Fuchsia. Also, this is Pink Carnation. Dancing Fuchsia will come next. I might put them together or close by one another. I still want more gold, and I still want to finish with black. Ooh, I've got Pink Diamond. Seems like a good time to use it. I love this color. I don't know why I don't use it more often. I used to use it a lot. Now, if I'm smart, I'll go sideways, because I get a thicker line. Usually. This is really going to be all about the layering. I may go back at any point in time and spatula through everything. If I put gold down, I could do it now. I'm thinking out loud. I kind of like to see what happens with that. Because I know the gold will blend with things. I really haven't put so many colors down that it's going to be anything. Unusual. Yeah, see, that barely shows. It's just like adding water to color, in my opinion. It'll create more shimmer, that's for certain. And smoothing it out will make it dry faster. Now, I've lost my white. I still want the blue. I like the Dancing Fuchsia with the gold. Usually makes a sort of a subtle orange or a golden, more golden coppery color. Now it's time, if I want to scrape through, but I'm not sure I'm ready. But I really think I want some of that blue I was talking about. This is Viola Blue. And I'm pretty sure it's strong, so I'm going to go a little easy and just put some dollops down. If I'm quick, I might have the opportunity still to scrape through. Well, I think I'm going to have some paint color left over, so I was a watercolorist before I started playing with acrylics. So my proclivity is bent in that direction, regardless. Oh, I've got some Snapdragon too. but I'm really liking these colors. I think I'm going to use the Snapdragon, as long as I can get something to come out. It's a little difficult because sometimes when you get to the end of a bottle, there's a marble very close to the tip. I might want more of that. I think there's still more to be had. Oh yeah, no, I love that. I might want it in more places than I just gave it to myself. So I'll steal a little paint. And clean off my tool so it's not going to spread as much color. I've been thinking about turquoise or teal for a while now. I think it's just about time to go there if I'm going to do that. Still want to scrape through. Alright, time for a little bit of vibrant aqua, I think. Yes, indeed. I don't know if I need it in a lot of places, or just a few, or entirely which tool to use. They both have very different aspects. I want a picture of this. I might have to stop and come back. That's dried on there already, wow. I'm going to have to put that in the bucket. Okay, so I'm going to do something that might be construed as bad. Give myself a little bit of white. In a few places. Let's see how that works out. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my spatula right after I wipe it off. Now I could put paint in a dish and just use the edge of a large silicone brush and add lines, and it would take a long time. I'm going to use the paint off my spatula. Alright, I don't know where to go from here, so I'm going to give this a few minutes to dry and I'll come right back. So I took my picture. I'm thinking I still want to do what I was talking about and add some black. But I love how the gold looks. Unless it's doing that. No, I don't think I'm going to mind that either. I was looking for a thin stream and what I got was something somewhat different. I did this recently with another painting. It took me a long time to do. I'm not sure about this. Maybe if I don't start at the end I'll be happier. Come on. Just hoping the lines are thin enough so I can swipe through. I think it's time for a clean spatula. I'm going to pick up some of that gold the first go round. Smooth that down. Now it's time to do something. I'm missing the spatula head I want. Alright, we're just going to use what we have. I think I like my marks the full length of the canvas. And I like the built up paint leaving a raised line behind. Although I have quite a bit of built up paint on my tool. Paint was just sticky enough. Although I do see something I want to remove. And I am going to go ahead and try and diffuse this one a little bit. Although I did like it. I sort of want to do it again. I'm wondering how I can use my residuals. There we go. I can use my residuals. Good to know. This is my silicone nail art tool. Technicolor barnboard. Now I wanted to do some sideways work, but I'm not sure how to go about that. That's one way to go about it. I'm going to throw that spatula in the bucket. And I think I'm going to try I use my residuals since there's quite a few of them, and I don't see any problem with that unless they're so gloppy that they drop. I'm not sure about that one, but just little marks here and there create enough interest to change up the patterns. I want to wipe that off. I'm nervous about doing it right there. Hang on. Thinking I might still be able to salvage some of it. I kind of like this just the way it is, so I'm thinking I might leave it. But I'm always tempted to make changes. And I could still do another layer. Marks are pretty subtle now. I love how that gold looks. Alright, I'm going to call it done because it's just that interesting to me. I think you could do all kinds of stuff with black and a nail art tool and dab some. Let's try it. I've got paint on my fingers now. I mean, after all, I'm always saying when I have paint I want to use it, so. And it's bronze. It's not, it can't be brown because it's got too much metallic in it. Just a few little dashes here and there. I thought checks, but then I rethought that. But you could do checks. I'm not sure about that. There, that's better. Okay, I'm calling it. I don't want to go so far that I ruined something that I like right now. Love the gold and the yellow together. I never imagined I would like that so much. It's just totally rustic and very cool. It's more of a pattern. I mean, it could become a background if you wanted to go further. Draw black lines down and drag the flat chisel tip of the nail art tool. Anyway, you can do what you want. I did what I wanted. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale. I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.